This is Jay with Car Guys New England, and today's August 28th, 2025. And today I'm back working on the Caprice. So let me show you guys some cool stuff that I'm working on. So I have some blocks, and doesn't seem like anything super special, but it is. So I'll show you guys kind of what this is. So these are piston blocks for my Caprice, and they're a little unique because nobody makes a top return piston, but my machinist, after I told him what I was up to, came up with a solution because all my pumps in the Caprice are right next to each other. So he managed to basically offset the return. That way that would work on this. But I already got my seals there. I already got my O-rings. So I am going to mount my special pump heads as well. And we're gonna get this car set up to hop. So the whole reason I needed these blocks, besides having the top return, is the fact that I was running in the previous videos that you've seen in my car hopping. You'll see it really gets off the ground really good at first, but then the car stalls out. And the reason was because I turned conventional pump blocks into piston blocks, but kept the 3/8 fitting on the old block. This is a 3/4 inch fitting, and I'm going out to 3/4 inch check valve, 3/4 inch T fitting with a 3/8 connection for an ADEX, and then I'm neck down to 1/2 inch or number 8 JIC and number 8 lines in the setup, so I can build some more pressure. That way it really gets the car off the ground. So that's why this kind of came about. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get everything in position, make sure the O-rings are in a good spot, and then I'm going to take my new gears, which were specially made for me from Black Magic Hydraulics, and I'm going to put these on these blocks and start building my new piston pumps for the next iteration of my Caprice. So I'm just trying to get the car hopping right. So this is a lot of trial and error, experimenting, talking with people, friends in the lowrider world out in the West Coast. So hopefully this is the magic thing that I need to be doing on the Caprice. So let's get these together. So we're gonna use some pretty long bolts for this, but the good news is the threads go all the way down into the block, but we need that for securing power for these pump heads with the amount of pressure and force that we're putting on this. So what I ended up doing was I just added a few washers just so it's spaced properly, so it seals tight to the block. And now we're gonna start putting that on very carefully. All right, so one pump head is mounted. I will have to take this plug off on the port, but you can see how close that is there. Unbelievable. Just the tolerances. These are gonna kick ass. Pump heads are mounted, and I still left the plugs on the bottom, so I can't forget about that. But next time, I'm gonna do a little trick with the tanks. One important thing about these piston top return blocks, there is no air stem, so I have to run plugs for the fill port with a Schrader valve in them, and I have that. So in the next videos, I'll just start putting this together a little bit more and a few other tricks to kind of hot rod out these pumps. All right, guys, so that concludes today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I realized that I need to get some ball bearing motor caps for the new motors for this, so I got to order those, and hopefully those come in next week or whatever, but I'll just continue building what I can, and then also I'll do a little bit of a mod, like I mentioned earlier, to the tanks to kind of hot rod out these piston pumps. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. If you have questions or comments, be sure to comment down below. This is Jay with Car Guys New England. Until next time, take care.